Hey everyone, welcome back to the Biz Beat. I'm Billy,
And I'm Ashley.
and we have got a story for you guys today that's, well, it's making headlines, but maybe not for the best reasons.
Yeah, not exactly a feel-good story, is it?
Not really,
Yeah.
but it is an interesting situation, for sure. A very unusual birthday celebration.
Definitely unusual. Not every day you hear about a former world leader spending their 80th birthday, behind bars.
Yeah, not exactly a cake and ice cream situation, is it?
No, not at all. So we're talking about Rodrigo Duterte.
Former president of the Philippines.
Right. And he is currently being held at the Scheveningen prison in the Hague, Netherlands.
Now, why is he there?
Well, this is where it gets interesting. So the Scheveningen prison, it's not just any regular prison. It's actually where the ICC, the International Criminal Court, has its detention center.
Ah, so this isn't just some random arrest.
No, he's actually awaiting trial there, and the charges are pretty serious.
Yeah, I was going to say, what exactly are the charges?
He's facing charges of crimes against humanity stemming from his time as president of the Philippines.
Wow, and what specifically led to these charges?
Well, a big part of it is this controversial anti-drug campaign that he implemented during his presidency
When was he president?
from June 2016 to June 2022, and this campaign ran pretty much throughout his entire term.
So what was so controversial about this campaign?
Will involve what were called EJKs. You might have heard that term before. It stands for extrajudicial killings.
Oh, wow. So essentially individuals suspected of being involved in the drug trade were just targeted and killed.
Yeah, and often without any due process or legal proceedings.
That sounds incredibly disturbing. So how many people are we talking about here?
That's where it gets even more complicated. The numbers surrounding these killings, they're highly disputed. Different organizations are reporting vastly different figures.
So what are the different numbers we're looking at?
Okay, so the Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency, or PDEA, they report around 6,229 deaths during these anti-drug operations between July 2016 and January 2022.
And what are the other organizations you mentioned?
Right, so the Commission on Human Rights in the Philippines, the CHR, they were investigating over 5,655 cases of deaths during these operations just as of November 2021.
Wow. So there's pretty significant difference there.
Yeah, and that discrepancy raises a lot of questions. Why is there such a large gap in the reported numbers? Are we talking about different methodologies, access to information, or is there something else going on entirely?
It really highlights just how difficult it can be to get a clear picture in situations like this.
Absolutely. And of course, it has huge implications for the case that's before the ICC right now.
This is such a fascinating story. If you guys are enjoying this discussion so far, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the Biz Beat on YouTube. We are always covering the most captivating stories from around the world.
Absolutely. And this case really raises some important questions about international justice. Can the ICC actually hold these powerful figures accountable?
Yeah. And what kind of precedent does this set for other world leaders?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It makes you wonder, does being a former head of state, does that provide any sort of immunity from international law? Or does the pursuit of justice transcend those political boundaries?
Such a complex issue with potentially huge consequences. What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments what you think the implications of this case could be.
We'd love to hear your thoughts.
That's it for us today. Thanks for tuning in to the Biz Beat.
See you next time.
Bye, everyone.